Hello, Shining Light. Today I want to talk to you about something that is very near and dear to my heart. The womb. That's right. I'm talking here, all up in here. As a woman of a certain age, I've spent the majority of my life listening to people speak negatively about our bodies and particularly our reproductive system. Okay, so we're talking about commercials. We need special medications. We need special hygienic products. We need special soaps, creams, lotions, um, painkillers, everything that we should invest money in to allow our bodies to do something that it does naturally. And a lot of times it just needs to just exist. But we have been brainwashed. Okay? It comes from society, it comes from our family, it comes from ourselves. We have been brainwashed into thinking that we are supposed to be miserable as women, that our womb, our creative center, this powerful area of our body, is supposed to make us miserable, that we're supposed to constantly medicate it or take time off work on our fainting couches, unable to move, unable to take care of ourselves and our family because of this organ. If you'd like to know these tips that I have for living pain-free, carefree, and not constantly thinking and being connected negatively to your womb, well, let's jump right in. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kay Ishana. Here we talk about all things health and wellness. We talk about freedom and alleviating the effects of stress, anxiety, and depression. So today I want to talk about our womb, and that is the area beneath our belly button, in between our belly button and our pubic bone, that entire area. Okay, we're talking about the muscles. It doesn't have to physically be your uterus because some of us don't have uterus anymore. And that doesn't matter because this is also the spiritual center of creativity for our bodies. So yes, we know children come from here. It is a very powerful place. It's also, again, where you can create and manifest the absolute everything in your life. Any sort of dream, any sort of goal that you'd like to have come true, it starts with tapping into the power that is in your womb in this area. So like I was saying before, I have spent the majority of my life listening to women speak negatively about their womb. And that's what caused me to want to speak more on this topic. Now, there are 3 tips that I have on alleviating some of these issues that we have. And these are some pretty good tips. Now, you've heard this all before, but we don't talk about it enough. Instead, we buy medication, right? We medicate the pain away until we can go to work. We take time off of work for this. We have hormonal imbalances. We have bloating, we have inflammation, we have pain, we have infertility. We have all of these things that we think are coming from our womb, and we're just like, oh man, she's coming, auntie's here, oh girl, ooh, I can't stand her, oh, she treats me like crap, oh, I hate. So just the big thing that I want to talk about is how we speak about our bodies. Just as you know, you would not look in the mirror if you love yourself and say, oh my gosh, I'm so overweight, or look at my love handles, or I have cellulite. You can't speak negatively about any other part of your body, especially an organ that is supposed to help you. All right. So why isn't this organ helping you? And why is it that you are experiencing so much discomfort and pain? Number one, okay, in my tips, it is what you eat. So when you start getting those hormonal fluctuations, right? You start getting this this influx of estrogen, and what do you start doing? You start craving the sweets, the salties, the fat, the meat, the alcohol, just all the vices that you can possibly think of. You crave it, and then you eat it. Okay. You go out and you're just like, I feel bad, so I'm just going to go ahead and eat it anyway. This is so detrimental to feeling better and to healing your relationship with your womb. Why? Sugar, salt, alcohol, fried foods, fats, all that does is cause inflammation. It causes phlegm. Okay, it causes mucus, and it causes your lymphatic system to react in a way which you get the swelling, you get the bloating, you're retaining water, and it's how you end up on the couch feeling horrible, not being able to fit into your clothes, is because you are eating, and you're eating everything that is wrong for you. So what should you be doing? First of all, you should be chugging water like it's nobody's business, okay? You need to flush toxins out of your system. Just as you would treat any other muscle on your body, when you exercise, what do? You hydrate. Your uterus is a muscle that works every single month, okay? And when it's working, when you are having your cycle, it is doing heavy work and it's exhausted. Just like you need to take care of your heart, you need to take care of every organ and muscle in your body that is important, because once one breaks down, all of them, it's like a domino effect. One is going to affect the other. So you should drink plenty of water. Also, you should be eating whole grains and fruits and vegetables, clean eating. I mean, you don't have to just eat salad all the time, but it wouldn't hurt you now, would it? Instead of eating that fried chicken, you could have baked chicken. You could have fish. Stay away from heavy meats like beef and pork or anything that's greasy and fatty. You want lean meat. And if possible, eliminate meat altogether and just do fruits and vegetables. Substitute with whatever you might want to do, tofu, you may want to do beans, whatever it is that you want to substitute. Okay, if you can't eat beans, or you can't do soy or whatever, there's a way you can figure all of that out. But the point is to limit, especially during this time, the 2 weeks leading up to your cycle, or when you start feeling hormone fluctuations, these heavy cravings, is when you need to stop, get off of caffeine, watch your sodium intake, eat cleanly, fresh fruits and vegetables, and lean meats. Number 2, exercise. Now, I understand, I already hear you, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired, and I'm weak, and I'm crampy, and I'm hurt, and I'm bloated, and I'm like, you need to move, okay? I understand. You are exhausted. You may be in pain. What you need to do is to move, because it's counterproductive. I understand. When you're tired, it seems like it would make you more tired to exercise, but this is the time when the exercise is going to give you energy. It's going to get those fluids moving. It's going to strengthen the muscles of your pelvic floor, your back, your abs, and the surrounding muscles, so that you can have less pain and inflammation. Cramps, they respond to stomach crunches. They respond to exercises for your lower back and your abdomen. That means, okay, we're not saying go to the gym and do a full workout. You could just do a 30-minute walk, okay? Just a 30-minute walk. It doesn't have to be a power walk. just get yourself moving. You can lay on the floor and do gentle yoga. Okay, just gentle yoga. There's a gajillion videos on gentle yoga. You don't even have to stand up. Get you some pillows, get you some blankets. Do restorative yoga. I teach restorative yoga, and it is so healing for those that need it. So even get on the floor if you have weights and just, okay? This is better than doing absolutely nothing. And try to do that again for the 2 weeks leading up to your cycle. And you can even do this during your cycle, but be very gentle with yourself. Just very gentle. If you can swim, you have an ability to swim. Swimming is great. It takes all of the weight off of your joints. It's very soothing to be in water. So exercise is a must, and I'm telling you, you'll feel so much better for doing it. And if you're already active, then you already know you're probably working out all the way through. But you also may be one of those people who, when your cycles hit you hard, you're just like, okay, I'm down and out. If you're suffering from migraines and any of this other stuff, well, of course, don't use common sense. If you are physically incapable of doing something, then don't. However, you are the one who can gauge whether or not you can go on a walk or not. You're either going to choose to not to do it, or you are. Make the right choice and go walk. Number 3, self-care. Self-care is so important when it comes to healing your relationship with your womb. I want to start with telling you to not speak negatively about your womb and thinking negatively about it. When you're like, oh man, she's on her way. Instead, you should be like, all right, she's on her way. It's time to start self-care. And what does that mean? That means taking Epsom salt baths. Okay, Epsom salt is a wonderful detox. It leaches pain out of your muscles. If you're experiencing cramps and back pain, then use some Epsom salts. Self-massage. They're just lightly massaging your abdomen, your lower back, around your kidneys can work wonders, especially after that bath when your muscles are already relaxed. Don't, again, stop speaking negatively about your womb. Don't gossip about it with other people. Girl, when my period comes, I can't do it. It's like, okay, everybody's got to one-up you about your period. Like you're, like it's just some sort of gauntlet that you've run. And I know for some of you, it is. And I am not negating that, because trust me, I have been where you are, and I have healed myself from many of the issues that I have had. And that's just because I stopped listening to what was being told to me. I stopped listening to the brainwashing that you have to, again, be in pain every single month. Another thing that you can do for self-care is castor oil packs. You guys, castor oil packs are absolutely amazing. You can find plenty of videos on how to do this simple holistic means of detoxing your womb. And it's some pure white cloth or cloth of your choosing. Unbleached is best. And it's just soaked with castor oil, not to dripping. And then you just lay it on the area that you need to lay it on with just a heating pad. And you guys, the heating pad feels good. That castor oil soaks all of those detoxins out into the surrounding fat around your body. And that way it is flushed out through the lymphatic system. You want to drink plenty of water when you do castor oil packs. But castor oil packs have been used to treat infertility. They shrink fibroids, okay? And you can use that on any part of your body. You can use it on your liver, your kidneys. You can use them if you have fibroids in your breasts, you can use a castor oil pack to dissolve those fibroids. Stop sleeping on these castor oil packs, people. They are absolutely amazing. and they are a perfect tool to have in your toolkit for healing your womb. Now, I will say, if you are a person who suffers from genetic anomalies, genetic issues with your womb, whether it be malformed or you have an excess of hormones, then I suggest that you either find a practitioner, a holistic practitioner. If you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. If they put you on medication, make sure you do your research and know what it is that you are putting into your body. The thing is, when you go to the doctor and you're giving these medications for, say, cramps or for to alleviate a hormone issue, these medications should be used in the short term until your body either has a chance to heal or to reset. Medicine is used to stimulate your body's self-healing. That doesn't mean you're supposed to stay on this and become dependent on it for the rest of your life. A lot of times these side effects are even worse than the symptom that you're trying to treat. So when you go in, the doctor says, well, I want to put you on this particular birth control pill, and you give yourself time to eat right, to start exercising, to start building a relationship and a regimen for healing your womb during your cycles, during menopause, during pregnancy, whenever you need to take charge of your body and stop letting doctors dictate everything that happens with you. Be cynical about the drugs, the birth control pills, the hormonal pills. Be cynical about what you are given. And also explore holistic means. You guys, let me tell you, all through, trying to get pregnant, all through me having hormone imbalance, which was leading to PMDD. I had PMDD so bad. It was like I didn't even feel like myself. I felt like I had dissociative disorder where I could see myself speaking, but it was like I was behind a veil. It was, unless you've had it, it is the most psychotic thing that you've ever experienced in your life. I know I needed to get right. So what did I do? I went and found the most amazing acupuncturist. Chinese medicine, you guys, they know what is going on when it comes to treating your body for hormonal imbalances, menopause, pregnancy, etc. My kidneys were off. My kidneys were balanced. Kidneys regulate reproduction. They also regulate the hormones in your body that keep you stable. Anytime that I felt that I was off, that was either through me not doing what I was supposed to do, aka eating, drinking, going on vacation, doing the most, not drinking enough water, taking care of myself. I would go see my acupuncturist who would set me straight. And that was how I was like, okay, let me get back on track to do what I need to do. The good thing about Chinese medicine, it also can be used in conjunction with Ayurveda and other holistic means. There is no contradiction with using all of these methods together. So, eat right, get your diet right, okay? Get plenty of rest. Exercise when you can, and take care of yourself. Stop speaking negatively about your womb. It is a wonderful and beautiful thing, and it is something that you should be embracing all of your days until you don't have to worry about it anymore, which you always need to worry about it. It doesn't stop just because your cycle starts, okay? When you enter into menopause, there's another change that comes, but you are the one who has to decide if it's going to be a beautiful journey or if it's going to be one that you dread. If you would like to know more on what I have done and how I treat those who are having issues with their womb, if you want to have a relationship, a healing journey with your womb, check out my new course, The Righteous Womb. I'm putting the link in the description so that you can check out this journey. It's a 4-week course, and it's self-paced, so you can go along as much as as far as you want, when you want. And it's a great course. And I think if you are struggling with trying to have a relationship with your womb, if you've got heavy periods, if you're suffering from hot flashes and infertility, I think that this course will be very helpful in healing the relationship with your womb. I hope this video has been helpful for you. And please give me a thumbs up so that I can spread this message out to everyone in the community. Peace and blessings, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.